Hello and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. We have got an incredibly special car to show you today. This is a 2020 on a 69 plate Mazda 3. There's a couple of things that make this car really unique, and they're very difficult to find on the used market, to be fair. The specification, so this is the SKYACTIV-X, so it's the more powerful engine, and it's the GT Sport Tech, so it's the range topping model. It's done a little over 25,000 miles. It was registered in the February of 20, and so it was about a month before the plate change. It's one of the sort of very early Mazda 3s, finished in this wonderful grey. It's called Polymetal Grey. It's a shade of grey. It's almost got like a little bit of blue in it. It suits the car very well. It almost looks like a matte finish at a distance, but it is a metallic paint finish. And the car's a one owner. Customers had the vehicle from new. He's had a number of Mazda 3s, I gather, now back to back. He wasn't local to us. He actually found us on like an online discount website for a new car, gave us a call, put a deal together, and we hadn't seen this car until it had arrived with us. And I can't thank the customer enough for describing it accurately, because it's absolutely wonderful, the condition of this car. It really has been very well looked after. It's got an incredible specification. And as I go around, I'm struggling to find much of a mark on it. It needs to be sort of polished and fully valeted. It's just had a wash and a vacuum for the benefit of getting the photos and the video done. But once it's fully valeted, I can't see that there's anything wrong with it. The condition's lovely. Now, this shape of Mazda 3 came out in 2019. It was a real huge step forward for Mazda when they released this car. The interior quality is absolutely unbelievable, and for a sort of C or B segment car, it's a really underrated car, the Mazda 3. They drive incredibly well. This one's got a 2 litre 180 PS petrol engine with a wonderful 6-speed manual transmission, and yeah, they're real driver focused, but very quiet, very comfortable, really nice place to be. Yeah, the same as any other Mazda, to be honest. They've got such a good product at the moment, and the interior quality is just unbelievable. Let's take you around the car. I'll try and show you as much of the specification as I can. This car has the 360-degree view camera. So you notice there's a little rear camera just under here. You get an enormous boot, again for something that's comparative to a Golf or a Focus in size. It's absolutely wonderful. Really good amount of usable space, and yeah, certainly a lot bigger than a lot of people expect it to be. Let's come around the side. You've got these lovely gloss black alloy wheels. Now, this is a feature of the SKYACTIV-X cars, so sorry if there's a bit of sun glare at the moment. You get these gloss black alloy wheels. So that's the first giveaway to show you that the car has got the more powerful engine of the two. I'll show you in the back. And on entry, you're greeted with this absolutely lovely black leather interior. It's perforated, and you can see in the perforations there's almost like an orange or red finish inside there. It looks really classy, very premium. It's got a really nice classy feel when you sit in the back of the car. Condition's wonderful, even things like the sill entry points, no evidence that there's been children getting in or out of there. And the Mazda 3s have something that I'm a personal fan of, and I mention it in all my videos, and that's a dark headliner. I think it looks really classy. Again, just adds to that premium feel for me. LED interior lighting, which looks really nice at night time. You have keyless entry and start. There's a little section behind the handle here, which you'll recognise when you get in. It's close enough with the key. Even things like the seat bolsters. The car's covered 25,000 miles. You'd have no idea. The customer clearly knew how to look after this car. The condition really is wonderful. As I was talking about the specification, there's a couple of things I have to mention with the Mazda 3. They have the most incredible BOSE stereo. So Mazda have got a fabulous relationship with BOSE, and they've been supplying systems for a lot of our cars for many years. But the one in the Mazda 3 and in the new CX-30, it's the same stereo. It's absolutely incredible. You've got to come and have a listen to it to be able to appreciate just how good it is. Like all modern Mazdas, it's a push-button start car. Of course, we've got 2 keys for the car. We supply all of our cars with 2 keys. It's clutch pedal down. And you've got that wonderful digital dash in the centre there. And you can see the car's covered 25,141 miles, which for sort of 3.5 years old now, is well under average, which is lovely. You can even see their previous owner's been averaging 44.6 miles to the gallon, which is very good. Is a little under what Mazda suggests the car can do, but when you have that more powerful SKYACTIV-X engine, you almost want to use the power, so it's sort of hard to resist temptation, and that brings your economy down. So I reckon you probably could even get the miles per gallon up a little bit if you were to give it a try. We have this multimedia system in the centre here. This controls everything in the car. So you've got Bluetooth hands-free phone. The car has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you plug it into USB connectivity. Has an integrated navigation as well. So many manufacturers are moving to just smartphone enabled sat nav. Not the case with this. You have that option with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you'd rather use your smartphone. But if you're in an area that's got no signal or your data runs out, the answer is to have an integrated nav system, and this car does that. You do have DAB digital radio as well. You've got audio streaming, USB connectivity, a whole host of options. This is one of the very last cars as well that was still produced with a CD player. So if you still use CDs, this car has got one. You've got your climate control panel in the centre here, the dual zone. So you've got temperature for passenger and for driver, and you've got heated front seats, and you've got a heated steering wheel. If you've not had one of these before, it's a game changer for winter. It'll heat the section between this part of the stitching and to here, so just where your hands should be at like your 10 and 2. It doesn't do over the top of the steering wheel, but of course your hands shouldn't be there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But after 20 seconds or so of that being on, you'll be able to feel the benefits of it on the wheel. I mentioned earlier in the video, 6-speed manual gearbox. So these have an incredibly clever rev matching technology on them. So when you're moving on the go and you shift from, say, second to third, if you were at, I don't know, 3,000 RPM in second, you shift up to third. While you've got the clutch down and it's not selected the gear, it actually holds the revs in the right place at, say, 2,000 RPM, waiting for you to select that gear. And when you do, obviously it makes for seamless changes and the car just glides along. It really is very good. You've got to come and have a test drive to be able to experience it for yourself. It's very clever. You've got push button handbrake. Just have to have your foot on the brake. You press it down to take it off, lift it back up to put it back on, and all the multimedia control is done from this button in the centre here as well. Turn car off. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I haven't mentioned. You do have a 360-degree view camera in this car as well, along with that BOSE stereo, adaptive LED headlights, which are incredibly clever, and we'd have to talk you through those when you come in. It's a very involved process to try and explain how they work. And you've got parking sensors front and rear, cameras all round, those lovely alloy wheels, keyless entry, power folding mirrors, traffic sign recognition. The list is endless, but that is just how good a car the Mazda 3 is. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. The car will be supplied with a 12-month Mazda warranty. That's included in the advertised cost of the car. We offer nationwide delivery, so if you're not local to us and you don't want to miss out on such a wonderful example of a Mazda 3, by all means give us a call. Thank you very much for watching. We'll hope to hear from you soon. Cheers then. Bye.